Hey there, John up into sports. And today, kind of making a video about Will Hernandez, and I finally went and rewatched the Giants Bears game, and just pretty much focused on the offensive line because I mean we know that's the glaring problem with the team right now. And yeah, I've pretty much just from all I've seen from his career come to a conclusion. But before that, just wanted to speak on Devontae Freeman. I mean, I made a highlight video of him, but I just wanted to say it's probably going to take a few weeks before we really get to see him grasp the playbook and start getting some like substantial carries. But I think he'll be good for us. Right now the offensive line is running backs are like averaging 1.8 yards a rush, but I mean it has to get better. It really does. It's got to get better. But if we can even get what the Atlanta Falcons were getting when they were a bottom 10, bottom 5 offensive line, he was getting 3.6 yards a carry over there. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for him to do with us. Um, I heard a lot of people say that he's like trash in pass protection, but he's really not. I don't know why that narrative's out there about him. One thing I do like about Freeman is he's really good in passing downs. Actually, last year, 4 touchdowns, which was most of his career, and he had substantial yards there, like 400 yards. So even though I think third down, Deion Lewis will be in there most of the time, I think we won't have to worry about him pass protecting, and he'll be good running routes to the backfield. Anyways, just learning it has really aggravated me. After week one, he kind of called out the whole team, and before the Bears game, he goes in front of the media and says, "Bring it on," the Bears offensive line, and I mean, he goes in the field. He was the worst player on the offense in the Bears game. I mean, first off, Will, I mean, just shut up. I mean, this dude has allowed 11 pressures right in the middle so far this year. He allowed a sack last game, and he's just not good. I mean, he's on pace to allow 88 pressures for a season. I mean, think of that. I mean, this is a joke. Honestly, like, get him off the fucking field. I don't care. Put Shane Lemieux in the game. I mean, he's currently. I looked up this investigation. He's the 48th ranked guard in the NFL. He's not even average. I mean, his PFF rating is 49.8. That is abysmal. Forget about average. He's not a starter. I mean, it's just impossibly bad. All season we all know as Giants fans how bad Fleming is, and in comparison, Fleming has a 53.7. I'm just uncomfortable saying he's a well below average guard, not a starter. The Giants need to look to replace him next year. I know Giants fans don't want to hear it, but shit, if Lemieux starts to progress in the practices, throw him in there halfway through the year. Get him in. So, I mean, I understand there's been turnover the last couple of years. We had 3 new offensive lines this year, 3 new offensive lines last year. But, I mean, it's no excuse for his one-on-one matchups that he's getting. After watching, both games this year, and especially Will Hernandez, the only thing that comes to mind is pathetic. I don't know how to fix it. All I can think is lose Spencer Pulley, the center, and Gates can take over for now, left guard, but that ain't gonna happen. The team seems pretty committed to Gates the center. So I mean, I'm just about done with Hernandez. I'll see this as long as Hernandez is a starting guard, on this team, and he's playing like this. There's just even if there's a bunch of good, even if there's better offensive line, we're not gonna win. We're not gonna. You're gonna get no playoff run with this guy. So I mean, I hate to say it, but he's just not good. He's not a starter. He's got to go. The Giants got to start to look to replace him somehow. And it's not a good situation because they got Zeitler next year. He's got $13-14 million cap hit. They're probably going to want to move on from him. And has been playing well in these 2 games. I expect Zeitler to bounce back a little bit, though. I mean, he's a pro. He's pretty good. So we'll see. But worst come to worst, I think Giants will maybe bring somebody in free agency. As long as the cap don't go down, we're playing the season. And you'll have plenty of money. Bring in a guard. He's got to go. I mean, at this point, you can't get a draft pick for this guy. But next year, going in the draft, I hate talking about the draft, but I mean, I'm just trying to think of ways, where we can correct the situation. I'm not the GM or nothing, but I mean, first, second, third round, we're gonna need receivers, pass rushers, all that good stuff. Anyways, that's it. No, I don't want. I didn't want to make a video all doom and gloom, but like I can't take it anymore. After the abysmal shit last year, and even his rookie year, he had that that good graded season. It was really the first half. His first, what was it, 7 games, he allowed 5 sacks. The second half there, he's playing weak teams. So, I mean, he's just bad. I hate to keep going back to it, but anyways, John Opinion Sports. Like and subscribe. Stay safe, folks.